John Lafferty says, poor old Jimmy still falling for the pandemic scam and the lockdown authoritarianism after 4 weeks. Wake up, you fool. I imagine you're now in jail for burning some sort of 5G tower down. Well done. Welcome back to the tiny little quiz of the lockdown. Everyone in Britain is in the same boat. We don't care if we run out of toilet paper. We don't care if we run out of rice and pasta. We don't even care if we run out of booze. Just please God, don't let us run out of Wi-Fi. First up, 5 general knowledge questions. Question number 1. Which movie had the tagline, "On the air and unaware"? It makes perfect sense. On the air and unaware. Question 2. What 2-word French phrase that we use in English means already seen? Question 3, and it's from a viewer, Chris Forrest. Thank you, Chris. He asks, what's the most common colour of toothbrush in the world? Have a guess. I mean, no one knows. You wouldn't have counted them, but have a guess. Question 4, and this one is from David Winnikins in Leipzig. Botox is named after botulism because, well, it kind of is botulism. And botulism was named by a doctor who, like David, lived in Germany. He named the disease after the food he thought was spreading it. What was the food? So what did the doctor that named botulism think was the food that was giving people botulism? Question 5. What product is sold in a long, thin shape on the east coast of America and in a short, fat shape on the west? So what product is sold in a long, thin shape on the east coast of America and in a short, fat one on the west? Next, I'm going to show you 5 sets of emojis. Each represents a song by Coldplay. But which song? Question 6, a straightforward one to get you going. Which Coldplay single are you looking at in emoji form? Question 7, a bunch of emojis, and it's a Coldplay song, or as close as you can get to a Coldplay song, in emoji form. What's the song? Question 8, here's another Coldplay song. Their 10th biggest, in fact. What's its name? Question 9, think about it, you should get it. Which Coldplay song are we looking at here? And for question 10, here's one from earlier in the career, a Coldplay song. Which Coldplay song? Well, that's it for questions. I can't help you cope with the lockdown, but I can help you when it comes to grading your family from smartest to thickest. Well, here I am, back with the answers. To the quiz, I mean. I've no idea how to cure a pandemic. Soz. First, we had 5 general knowledge questions. Question 1. On the air and unaware was, of course, the tagline for The Truman Show. You know, The Truman Show, the thing we're all living in right now. Question 2, I asked you what the French is for already seen. It's déjà vu. And then for question 2, I asked you what the French is for already seen. It's déjà vu. Question 3, I mean, you really had to guess. This was from Chris Forrest. He asked the most common colour of toothbrush handle in the world. It is, of course, blue. If you said anything else, you're an idiot. Question 4 was from David Winnikins. He wanted to know what botulism was named after. Germany was the clue. It was, of course, sausages. Yeah, it literally means sausage disease. Botulism, sausage disease, which sounds like something much worse, frankly. And question 5. If you buy something in America, it will be long and thin if you buy it in New York and short and fat if you buy it in Los Angeles. The answer? Butter. America has not yet standardized butter shapes. I know they've got other stuff to be thinking about right now, but this will not stand. Next, I gave you emojis representing Coldplay songs. Of course I did. I've run out of ideas. Okay, so which Coldplay song? Question 6 was, of course, The Scientist. I chose the lady scientist emoji because, I thought you might have been expecting a man scientist, and I wanted to remind you that women can be just as scientific as men. Plus, I find that absolutely bloody smoking hot. For question 7, you saw some droplets and some falling water. Every teardrop is a waterfall? Yeah, that'll do. Question 8 was the one they did with Rihanna. We're looking at royalty, looking at the Chinese flag, Princess of China. Question 9 was a book and a globe. What do you call a book about the world? That's right, it's the one they did for the Hunger Games, Atlas. And finally, question 10, we saw someone going at great speed and a device whose sole purpose is to emit sound. Speed of sound. Well, that's it for today. I'll see you back here tomorrow for more quiz. Why not get into the spirit of the lockdown and, spend the next day watching Groundhog Day?